On Friday, Jacksonville Sheriff's officers pulled over this truck after conducting surveillance in the area of Toledo Road and Powers Avenue. The officer is holding the men in the truck at gunpoint. The driver and passenger comply with officers' orders, but Lakean Woods gets out and starts to run, and an officer chases after him.
I'm gonna tase you! I'm gonna tase you!
Woods trips multiple times as he is running from the officer, who deploys the taser.
Get on the ground!
Woods is tased and falls forward. The Jacksonville Sheriff's Office says this impact caused bleeding and swelling to Woods' face. As Woods resists, another officer comes to help. He repeatedly knees Woods in the upper body. Jacksonville Sheriff's Office Chief of Professional Standards Mike Schell says Woods was resisting and the officer used force to gain control.
Give it a hand! Give it a hand!
One officer holds Woods' head down while another attempts to handcuff him. The officer then flips Woods over and strikes him repeatedly. Woods, visibly bloody, still resists, and another officer elbows him in the face. Sheriff T.K. Waters says officers did use force against Woods, but says they acted appropriately and within department policy.
All force, all violence is ugly. And just because force is ugly does not mean it is unlawful or contrary to policy.
But Sheriff Waters says the cell phone video taken of Woods' arrest by someone nearby was intentionally altered to imply one of the responding officers kicked Woods as he was handcuffed. He says this is not what happened.
It looked like he was either stretching or he heard it. So we did this for a couple of times and then he turned around. When he turned around, he just did this, and it looks like the video was reversed to make it appear he had kicked the individual.
This is the mugshot of 24-year-old Lakean Woods after he was arrested Friday. The Jacksonville Sheriff's Office says he is affiliated with a local undocumented group connected with violent crimes. Woods is on felony probation for a prior armed robbery.
All right, Shalom, Israel. Before we start this lesson, we give our honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kakadash. I'm the brother Tazim Makamah, coming from the camp Prophets in Babylon here in Tampa, Florida. I'm going to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, the teachers truth and well. Peace and salutation to the hopeful light that scatter abroad. And we're going to go into, how Jake, man, this is a judgment from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, man, at the end of the day, okay? And best believe the Lord used Esau to punish us, all right? The Lord used Esau to punish us, okay? So let's actually go to Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, okay? We're going to jump down to the 49th verse. Now, we got here by slave ships, okay? And the Lord used Esau, the so-called white man, to punish us for the iniquities we have done. So this is Deuteronomy 28:49. It says, Yahweh shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth, a nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand, because in the ancient world we were speaking Hebrew. Alright, ancient Paleo Hebrew. And when you see as swift as the eagle flieth, what's on the back of your dollar bill? An eagle, which represents Esau and his pride. Okay. Now, verse 50 says, a nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of the old, nor show favor to the young. And that's what happened during the time of slavery. They didn't show regard to the old or the young. And the same thing that happens here, man. Okay. In Daniel the 7th chapter, it says how let me actually grab it. In Daniel 7:25 it says, and he shall speak great words against the Most High, which is Esau, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, the saints of the Israelites. And when you go into this word wear out, it means harass. Alright, we've been harassed and all type of stuff in this captivity. Right? It says, and think to change the times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand. Okay, were we not given into the hand of Esau? We just read in the law. It says, and they shall be given into his hand until a time and times and the dividing of time. So we're here for a period of time until Yahweh Bashim Nashai comes to save us. Alright, and we got to remember that we're going through this punishment because we did not abide to the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bashim Nashai. Okay, starting from our forefathers, which we are our forefathers. So let's actually go to the book of Baruch, chapter 4, and we go to verse 6. Now it says, "Ye were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because ye moved the Most High to wrath." Let's read it again. It says, "Ye were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because you moved the Most High to wrath, you were delivered unto the enemies." All right, and the Lord was mad with us. The Lord was mad with us. Let's actually prove that Esau is the left hand of Yahweh Bashim Shai when you go to Psalm 17 and verse 13. Psalm 17 and 13, it says, "Arise, O Yahweh, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword." And the wicked is Esau Edom. And it says, "which is thy sword." So the Lord set up Esau to be his whipping stick against the children of Israel. But guess what? These Edomites went too far, man. And the Lord sees everything. See, we're not sold to the nations to be destroyed, but because we needed an ass whooping. Okay? We needed an ass whooping. Heavenly Father sent us to the Edomites, which are brutal, okay, and gave us an ass whooping, man. And still do. And you see that with, you know, this news clip with Jake running from the feds and shit. Okay? We're gonna get scriptures to back that up, man, because if you in a position like that, man, abide with the law. Okay? Abide with the law. Verse 7, it says, "For ye provoked him that made you by sacrificing unto devils, and not to the Most High." See, we were worshiping idols and everything else but Yahweh Bashim Shai. Okay? Verse 8, it says, "Ye have forgotten the everlasting power that brought you up, and ye have grieved Jerusalem that nursed you." Okay? And since we were serving these idols and sacrificing the devils, that made the Lord angry, because the Lord is a jealous power. Okay? Remember, we're in scriptures we're known as a delicate woman. All right? And when your man see, you know, a delicate woman, you know, cheating and, you know, going off wandering to other men and shit, that's gonna make you jealous. Okay? And that's how the Lord feels about us. That's why the Lord put us in the punishment of chastisement, which we're still going through today, but the curse is being flipped. But you still see here and there that, you know, how, you know, Esau still beat us down. Let's go to the Romans 13 chapter to prove what we've seen on this video clip. This is Romans 13:1. It says, "Let every soul be subject unto the higher powers." Okay, "For there is no power but of the Most High. The powers that be are ordained from the Most High." So the Lord ordained this devil to be ruling. Okay, he's gonna be your police. He's gonna be everything. But you know, we gotta let us be subject to the higher powers. Okay, we gotta be subject to them because we're still in their kingdom until the Lord come back, man. We still gotta follow their laws and, you know, do what they say to a certain extent. Okay, verse 2, it says, "Whosoever therefore resisteth the power, resisteth the ordinance of the Most High, and they that resist shall receive to themselves damnation." And that's what happened with this Jake. He resisted the ordinance, he resisted the power and the ordinance of the Most High, because the Lord set these Edomites up, man. And all you had to do was agree with thy adversary quickly, man. Okay, do what they say, all right, and you would have been straight, man. Obviously, you had a felony, so that's why you didn't want to get arrested. But still, man, you know, you're not supposed to resist the power that the Lord set up. Because guess what? You got brutally beat the fuck up, man. Black eye, bruised up. Let's see if we get that picture. Look at you, man. Alright. Verse 3, it says yeah, I think that's pretty much the point. That's pretty much the point. Let's go to Zechariah chapter 2, verse 8. Now it says, For thus saith the Lord of hosts. It says, After the glory have ye sent me unto the nations which spoiled you. What nation spoiled us? Esau, man. The Edomites, the wicked. It says, For he that touched you touched the apple of his eye. So, at the end of the day, the Lord sees all this going on and how they really did Jake, man. And they think that shit's alright. You see, you got this fucking Jake up there, fucking sellout, talking about, oh, well, violence and it was according, whatever. Hey, man, the Lord sees through all that, man. The Edomites have perpetual hatred towards Jake, man. That's why they beat him up that way. Elbowed him in the face. Hit him in the in the chest, in the abdominal area. Okay? See, this is the way they harass us, man. Maybe if you didn't do nothing, they'll still take you down and do you like that, man. Okay? The Lord's not forgetful, man. The Lord see all that, man. Okay? Let's go to Ezekiel 35. And verse 5 it says, Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of their sword in the time of their calamity. Okay, Esau has a perpetual, everlasting hatred towards the children of Israel. Okay, and by any means, if they could go back to that time where they're lynching and things like that, they will go back to that, man. They will go back to that time and do Jake like that all over again. But see, since they got the, they're police officers and stuff like that, they feel like they could get away. All right, so that's why they elbow him and punch him, and he come to check in looking crazy, man. Like he got beat up, got hit in the car crash or something, right? And it says in that time that their iniquity had an end. Okay, you still gotta remember, man, this is the devil, Esau, Edom. Okay, but the best thing Jake can do is follow the laws and statutes and commandments of Yahweh Shem Shai, man. Do as what the scriptures command you to do. Okay, let's see what we got in Matthew. This is Matthew 5:25. Now it says, Agree with thine adversary quickly, whilst thou art in the way with him. Okay, so when that police pulled you over, you should have just agreed and do what they said quickly, man. You would have avoided all that. It says, Lest at any time the adversary deliver thee to the judge, and the judge deliver thee to the officer, and thou be cast into prison. At the end of the day, man, you had a felony, bro. And you were just out bad, bro. But at the same time, you gotta agree with the powers the Lord ordained. Agree with thy adversary quickly, man. Everything's gonna go smooth. And that's part of applying the words of Yahweh Shem Shai. All right, because hey, the Lord's not gonna fail you, man. You agree with the adversary, the Lord gonna come through and see, my servant is applying my word. Okay. So with that, Lord willing, this lesson been edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh Shem Shai B'Shem Kakudash. Till next time, I say shalom.